joke, no joke, no joke. Oh. What up, y'all? Choke, no joke. You already know what it is. All right. I just came on real quick. Want to send a message out to my man Dame Dash. Let's go out to you. Dame, a lot of people don't really know the situation and know the story or was there on the daily operations from when I was there at Rockefeller to know how much work you put in, right? Some of them don't know, some of them know. You know, the Shari Bryants, the Latrices, the Big Face Garys, the Lenny S's, the John McNeelys, the Shaka Pilgrims, the Camerons, the Bleaks, the Chris Neef, Freeway, Beans, Rel, Kenny Burns, Biggs, Osa, D. Gills, so many I can name. That Kanye, Oskino, Sparks. There's so many people that I can name that saw the daily operations that that you did at Rockefeller, Rockaware, Rock Music, Dash Films, Rockefeller Films, all these other stuff we all know there, right? So I think a lot of people look at you today and because you not financially stable as you once was, that, you know, you didn't do or build what this legacy of Rockefeller is, because everybody believed, because without Jay-Z it couldn't happen. When nobody even wanted to sign him, he went to every record label, even those who he run with now, the Leo and all of them, you know what I'm saying? None of them wanted to sign him. You put your money up with this dude in Biggs. Instead of trying to get him signed, y'all created something, right? Y'all created an outlet for him to show the world how good he was because you believed in him. They taking that away from you too, that you believed in the person that none of the people that he running with today believed in. None of the corporations would sign him. None of the labels would sign him. You know what I'm saying? They disregard and take that from you too, right? That you even saw the vision and he came to you to manage him. You didn't go looking for him. He came to you. They taking that away from you too, right? So somehow you flipping on Def Jam, one company, you know, and checking a few people for doing wrong, for torturous interference and other things, and then we ultimately get to find out, thank you, from Lance Rivera, that it was a strategic, conscious effort to shut you down. And not only do we get that from telling us that Steve Stout and Jay-Z made a collaborative effort along with others to shut you down, but Lyor Cohen told me personally on 23rd and 5th Avenue after leaving the 4040 event that, yeah, and I shut that motherfucker down. He told me to his face, to my face. I said, yo, Lyor, you know me, right? Choke, no joke. He looking, I'm like, yeah. You know, I was the one doing all the videography stuff for Rockefeller. He said, oh, yeah. Yeah, I know you. He said, yeah, and I shut that motherfucker down. So when say stop blaming Lyor, he should just blame Steve Stout. No, Lyor told me to my face that he shut Damon Dash down on 23rd and 5th Avenue. He told me to my face. Me, Nobody else, just me and him at the corner waiting for a cab to go back to the office. Just me and him on the corner. So, Lyor Cohen participated in the demise of Dame Dash with Jay-Z and Steve Stoute and everybody else. But that ain't why I came on, right? Dame, we had our differences. I'm over it. You know what I'm saying? You even see, I don't even talk ill about you. You know what I'm saying? The truth is going to be the truth, whether it sound ill or not. But nobody's out here kicking your back in. I'm actually, looks like I'm defending you, and I'm just telling the truth because everybody else is on Jay-Z nuts, or they scared to get blackballed by telling the truth. I never been scared to be blackballed. They blackballed me. They down press me and all that. And it's cool because now we're in the era of truth. You know what I'm saying? And me standing on my truth, people are now, for some reason, okay with the truth instead of all these lies that have been going on for all these years. So, brother, I done sent kites to you through Kenyatta, all kind of people, you know what I'm saying? To tell you, the people want me and you to get back together, Dame, and do a project. Look, we ain't got to do a project under one company, you know what I'm saying? Or we could go, if you don't need to do no deal with nobody, first of all, because you so deep in debt, they'll be all over you. But I can, you know what I'm saying? And if you willing, sit down with me. I got a movie done, and I got a series written, right? I want to do it with you. I don't have to do it with you. You know what I'm saying? Just like I wanted to do the tunnel thing with Flex. And he wanted 100% creative control and all this crazy stuff. And I still did it, and it's still successful. It went #1 on iTunes on 3 charts. The independent, the documentaries, and the movie chart. #1, me, independent, by myself, doing my own promo, doing my own press, my own marketing and everything. Just like when you met me when I was dropping the Tunnel 4, right? So I'm going to do it, right? But I would like your involvement, right? Because I would want you to be there to tell your story, because nobody know the story of those last days and that breakup better than me, because I shadowed you for 3-4 years, right? However long it was, I shadowed you, and you know I know more than anybody out here how much was going on, and I got content to back a lot of it, right? So, you know, whatever business dealings we had is in the past, is null and void. We ain't gotta revisit that. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I know you got other financial situations going on, so I'm not looking at. But that don't mean I can't go get a deal and you all right, Dave? You all right? You feel me? You know what I mean? So you give it a thought. I think the people in the comments will speak if they would like to see me and you do a project together, because we know the other side, the sucker side, ain't gonna give it up. They gonna give this nigga all the praise and all the glory like they been doing, write you out of history like they did with that Steve Stoute, Tanning of America. They made Jay-Z look like he Bill Rockefeller. They ain't even mention you in that. Or like the Book of Hov, you ain't in none of the pictures. Nigga, let's tell it from our perspective. The TV series I got written is ill, nigga. The movie and the documentary is even iller. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I know you in a lot of situations, baby mama and all these people getting at you. But just because I could do a project. Don't mean that I can't. Yo, Dame, you all right? You know what I mean? So, it's up to you, brother. My number's still the same. If you don't have it, I'm sure you have it. My number's still the same. It ain't never changed. I got the same number from 88. You know what I mean? But if you don't have it, you can hit up Kenyatta. He got my number. You know, your former Best Out crew, Big Face Gary and them, they got my number. ChokeNoJoke@gmail. I ain't gonna say my phone number here, but ChokeNoJoke@gmail. Send me a kite, you know. But I would think, for the sake of hip hop, and the sake for these sucker niggas that won't tell the truth and tell the story and got you looking like you didn't bring nothing to the table. And for all you idiots in the comments talking about, oh, Jane brought $400 million for 1 year in Rockefeller. What's that? That was just 1 year. The year before that, it might have been 200 million. The year after that, it might have been 300 million. I just told y'all 1 year. 1 year. And y'all still want to give Jay-Z all the credit. And he didn't even deal with the daily operations in Rockaway. Y'all talking about, oh, well, without Jay, it wouldn't have sold. Bullshit. Jay wasn't the only spokesperson for Rockaway. They had models doing campaigns at Rockaway. Naomi Campbell was one of the biggest models in the world. She had a campaign with Rockaway. Victoria Beckham, one of the biggest iconic Spice Girls faces in London, paparazzi-wise, at that time, had a deal. They brought in many a sales, right? You had all the state property members modeling Rockaway, as well as state property before state property even existed. You had all the Dipset, Cameron, Jewels, Jim, all of them rocking Rockaway, modeling Rockaway. You go look back at the photo shoots. You had athletes rocking Rockaway that had Rockaway campaigns. It wasn't just Jay-Z. Jay-Z ain't no goddamn fashion icon. Ain't nobody been dressing like Jay-Z outside of mother goddamn button-up shirts. Jay-Z ain't no fashion icon. That nigga ain't bring nothing to the game but button-ups. What else fashion icon? He's not Slick Rick. He's not even LL. With the Kango, the Troops. Like, goddamn, even MC Hammer had fucking BKs. Jay-Z ain't no goddamn fashion icon. But to make a long story short, this is a shout out, olive branch to Dave. It will probably be the last one because I've done this several times. And, you know, sometimes it takes some people longer to mature than others, you know what I'm saying? Or get past certain stuff. But me, I'm 100% past it. I'm tired of people asking, yo, Choke, you and Dame, man, y'all got to get back together. You and Dame got to get back together. Well, y'all see me. Y'all know his page, Dusko Poppington on Instagram. If y'all want to see it, tell him too. Don't just tell me. Tell that brother too. Because I got stuff written up. I'm ready to go. You know what I mean? And I'm going to do it and tell the story from my perspective anyway. But I would love to have me and Dame tell it together because ain't nobody going to do it like me. And there ain't nobody better for the job than me, right? And like I said, especially on the doc side, oh, on the doc side, baby, oh, on the bay, dang. Think about it. ChokeNoJoke@gmail. Have your team. Reach out to have your people hit my people. You know what I mean? Let's do business. Let's break bread. You know what I mean? And between me and you, we could go for a doc. We could go and get all the state property dudes, Dipset, between all of us to tell a story, because it's better for me and you to tell a story than these niggas, Steve Stout and Jay and them niggas tell a story, because they already told their story in that 10 America. And nigga, you ain't do nothing according to their history. So let's do the right thing like Spike Lee, baby. All right? Harlem in the BX. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Jim Jones, Cameron, Jay's, Choke No Joke, Dame Dash, BX and Harlem. You know how when Harlem and BX get together? You know what I'm saying? BX, we the muscle. We hold y'all pretty niggas down. Right, Jim? Yeah, Choke No Joke, man. I'm out. Yo, Dame, holla at me, man. All right? Peace and love, y'all.